With the sauce, with Jenna, my soul. Make it ball till we fall. Make it ball till we fall. But I come with the sauce, with Jenna, my soul. The swag, that shit. Let me get the fly on my chip. See it. We just wanna get it, we don't want no trouble. We just wanna get it, we don't want no trouble. My brother, move to the top way harder. We the grind out there. Yep, I say get it bigger all night long. All night long. Yeah. Boys and trip, boys and tip. Pulling in the Benz, yeah, we did it. Mommy from me, I don't think. Fist I came, class, I'm digging. Yeah, one thing. But they got the gang, we pulling with diggits. All in 4 until I say, bomb by my bro. Boys and trip, boys and tip. Pulling in the Benz, yeah, we did it. Mommy from me, I don't think. Fist I came, class, I'm digging. Yeah, one thing. But they got the gang, we pulling with diggits. All in 4 until I say, bomb by my bro. We just wanna get it, we don't want no trouble. We just wanna get it, we don't want no trouble. It go on rough street in Achama get on the beef on a filia. Says I said, yes, I know about whom they could cook went to me and read ya. The firm is a cost to a priest, my jai for more fun, a could test ya. We paid for attention, but Mujina teas, many one a bit to me and Lydia. We've been doing this best for a while. Once I come and rap a fire, what you manage to party a pet. All right. Welcome on the show. Chabefa, fans, I'm supporting me money. Obano Washer and that be the serious part. So when you mean somebody out when I saw Jamal, but you made a man talk. So when you a time of Vienna, I saw my cody, we are my cousin. When you feel come a cosso inside, outside a castle, you show me Air Force Group. Tokwana, you to Yasha, a cosso, yeah, my dear Chinjaida, or just here. So my name so still with the house. Okay. Second income when you was my G's for Timaba Jama and the Kama. The Pacoya to Tonyasha Wama, Modia Sama no mean I shall make come and Pisca de Bia many times. We just wanna get it, we don't want no trouble. We just wanna get it, we don't want no trouble. Bema misuni mbia kwa brana mchoji boom. Diamantine beshe de bada brush new cool. Inside, outside, outside, one side, inside, outside, one side, Bema misuni mbia kwa brana mchoji boom. Diamantine beshe de bada brush new cool. Inside, outside, one side, inside, outside, one side, yeah.
And we play Puppet Master.
Very delay, macro. Say who make ya mayor buffet? Hey, you be my dear menda buffet. And then why you lucky today? And come here, what baby today? I took friend with Google. Alright, big shout out going out to the man called Kessie about them, the man of the street.
Sabre Amrantiano, yeah, sorry, say, yeah, Kon Ajigana Siho. This is the second independent that we're trying to win for the country. And musicians are more sorry, or more come, or more supporting your youth, you know. Yes, or money also is streaming or money. So I just say, this is so big shout out going out to the man. The man is insane. Qual can say?
Charlie beat the July hammer. Charlie,
hey, what's up, Andrea? Are you in GH? Let me know.
On a Gloria Kufu Wookie Day. Mama the fuck.
So let me give some shout outs. Big shout out going out to you, Kweku, Abel, Andrew. So okay, you are in the States. Shout out to you and the family. So if you are on, just give me a thumbs up and let me give you a shout out before I go into the show. So today we are going to look at the NDC's demonstration today. Is it the March for Justice? That's what they call it. But to me, it's March for Injustice, March for Selfishness, March for nothing. That is what they did today. So if you saw on the internet people going on a demonstration, they did it for their own parochial interest. It's not for Ghana. They are just doing it to show Ghanaians that they are an alternative. Unfortunately, the tables have turned. The Ghanaian youth is not the old Ghanaian youth that we used to know. The Ghanaian youth is awakened. The Ghanaian youth is neither going to vote for the NDC nor the MPP come 2024. Yes. And today, we are going to look at why the MPP just gave the NDC the green light to go on a demonstration. But the Fix the Country has been dragged to court like twice or more. The same activity. Fix the Country says they want to go on a demonstration. The MPP did not allow them. They have to take them to court. Now their brothers, who are their partners in crime, the NDC requested to be on a demonstration, and within a day, they allowed them to go on the demonstration. And there's something sinister about this demonstration that happened today, and I want to come here for us to know what the agenda is. You understand? Other than that, people are going to think that the MPP is being democratic, being tolerant, and the NDC is fighting for Ghanaians. These are the two things both the NDC and MPP want to achieve. I will not say the government. That is the right word that I'm supposed to use. Why did the government allow the NDC to go on demonstration but had to drag the Fix the Country movement to court? But I'm not going to use the word government. I'm going to use the MPP, because the MPP is not running Ghana as a government. They are running Ghana as a party. You understand? Yes. So Fix the Country is a movement that is talking about injustice, poor governance, and what have you, name them, in Ghana. Now, Fix the Country has been asking to go on a demonstration, a peaceful demonstration for that matter, for almost 2 to 3 months now. The government dragged them to court with the excuse that we are not in normal times, COVID-19, blah, 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 blah. And on all the 2 occasions that the MPP took the Fix the Country to court, the Fix the Country people won. It's like Donald Trump saying that the election in the US was rigged. He took about 60 cases to court and he won only 2. That is what happened between the Fix the Country and the MPP. Yes. Why did the MPP, who is hiding behind a fake democracy, to drag the Fix the Country people to court? And then, when the NDC just wrote to the police that they want to be on the demonstration, they allowed them. Now, listen, today's video is not going to be any longer. I want every Ghanaian to be wide awake. Okay? Never be fooled. Don't be fooled. The MPP allowed their brothers in crime, the NDC, to go on a demonstration for a purpose. The first purpose is for them to look good, because since the beginning of the year, the MPP is not seeing top. They've been messing around themselves. They've been intolerant. They've been undemocratic in so many ways. They are not in control of the security of the country. And they want to catch a niche for themselves, or a new name for themselves, that, oh, they are democratic, they are tolerant, so they've allowed the NDC to go on a demonstration. But I don't know who is at the helms of affairs, who actually advise them on issues that border on intelligence. You dragged a harmless group to court for trying to go on demonstration, okay? And you think that allowing the NDC to go on demonstration, Ghanaians will forget about your impatience, your intolerance? No, Ghanaians are not going to forget that. Now, what is the number two? Reason number two why they allow the NDC to go on demonstration. The MPP and the NDC knows that they are destroyers. They are poisonous. Anything that they get in contact with get contaminated. I want you to soak this well. I want you to soak this one in. So I'm repeating it again. The NDC and the MPP knows that they are poisonous. They are toxic. And anything that they get closer to get destroyed. Anything that they touch dies. Anything that they get involved does not become glorious. You know, anything that the NDC and MPP get themselves involved destroys. Become poisonous, become toxic. I hope I've repeated it enough. Now, so they've realized that the Face the Country movement with the fighters, economic fighters, are a genuine movement who are fighting, really fighting for the betterment of Ghana. And that is one thing they don't want, the MPP don't want. Mind you, I've said I'm intentionally not using the word government, I'm using the word MPP, because the MPP who won an election to come and run the country like a government don't know how to run the country like a government. They are running it like a party with impunity. So forgive me if you hear me repeating MPP instead of saying the government. Understand where I'm coming from. The MPP and the NDC knows that they are not supposed to be in government. As a matter of fact, they are not supposed to get closer to anything called governance. But unfortunately, because the youth of Ghana were sleeping, they had a holiday and they had the opportunity to lie to Ghanaians that they are running this country like a government, which is a lie. Opportunity to lie to Ghanaians that they understand. So what I'm saying is that a government, which is a lie. The MPP know who they are, and they know that there's no difference between them and the NDC. You get it? They know it very well that there's no difference between the two. So anything that they go into, Ghanaians reject. So the youth of Ghana, through the Fix the Country and the Economic Fighters League, have come out with awakening movement or front. And the MPP has realized that if they allow the Fix the Country movement to be on a demonstration or go on demonstration, they are going to be exposed more. Ghanaians are going to see that they are not good. They are nothing closer to governance or leadership. And they don't want that. They don't want Ghanaians to know the truth that Ghanaians deserve to know. they always want to present their fake NDC and MPP truth to Ghanaians. So consistently, they've been mishandling the Fix the Country movement. They're frustrating them for a long time. And then, all of a sudden, Kaka get killed. The NDC take advantage, write to the police that I want to go on a demonstration. And without any hesitation, the MPP allows them to go on a demonstration. What is the disadvantage of the NDC going on a demonstration to the Face the Country movement? The disadvantage is that if Ghanaians are not discerning enough, the MPP is going to box the Face the Country movement as a part and parcel of the NDC, which is a lie. So they will rather allow the NDC, who is worse, just like the MPP in power, to go on a demonstration to mar the beauty, the strength, the legitimacy of the Face the Country movement. And the MPP who said, Omuma Face the Country for no demonstration. Ghana for be who on betting some our MPP for no person betting. Then Omuma NDC for no Edika demonstration. Afi ombet me aka say demonstration no na akoso no NDC for no omo the sign Face the Country no enya no correct, because MPP for MPS Ghana for no correct and niam akoso, because MPP for nim say Ghana for omo buafu NDC for omo buafu omo MPP for na ankasa so enti omo hu so omo no omo ye odwanfunu omo nye papa omo ye poison enti no say omo mu bi ade a ye mfa ni serious. And let's allow a non-serious organization like the NDC to go on a demonstration so that we destroy everything. But look, I told you that, good evening, Engineer Boadu. Engineer Boadu said, anytime a group of people identify their enemy, they come together. In the past, the youth did not even know or realize that there was an enemy. So they were not together. Now the youth are gradually identifying the enemy. What is the enemy? The enemy is lack of job, insecurity, okay? Culture of silence. Don't tell me that, yes, I sit on Facebook, so there's no culture of silence. The culture of silence entails more than somebody having the opportunity to speak. Bad educational system, bad roads, bad institutions. Look at what happened at Makola, a country of 60-something years of independence. We had fire vehicles, like 5 to 7 of them, but they couldn't do what they're supposed to do. Because we live in a country, whether it is the NDC or the MPP who is ruling, it doesn't matter. We live in a country, whether it is the NDC or MPP, fire service will not have the equipment they need to fight fire. The police will not have the equipment to fight crime. Teachers will not have the equipment to teach. Doctors don't have the equipment they need and the logistics they need to treat sick people. And they cannot talk, because if you talk, you will either be sacked or transferred to a place you don't like. So the civil servants are always quiet. Yusuf Muhammad, one for Jimmy and so what I say, my man a block na needs to entertain. First of all, let me ban him from here. Okay, so the MPP, the NDC knows that if they allow their twin brother, which is the NDC, to come and do a demonstration, Ghanaians will not take it serious, and they don't want any serious institution to demonstrate. so that Ghanaians will hear the right things and see the right things. But thank goodness that the Face the Country demonstration is coming on unabated. Nothing will stop it. Nothing will stop it. So we should be rest assured in that direction. We should be rest assured. But I want Ghanaians to know that the MPP allowed the NDC to go on demonstration so that the serious issues that the Face the Country movement is talking about will not be taken serious. It's period. That's the whole game. The MPP, which is lying to Ghanaians that it is governing the country, they did allow the NDC to go on demonstration today only for the purpose of making useless the legitimate questions, the legitimate requests the Face Your Country movement is making. So the NDC did not have any good intention of going on a demonstration. How many people haven't died during their time, during elections, in the hands of police and all of that? Did the NDC go on demonstration? A whole MP got killed during their tenure. Did they go on demonstration? No. You understand? But the MPP hired them to come and stage this demonstration to render the Face the Country useless. But no. The Face the Country movement, the Economic Fighters League, and all discerning Ghanaian youth are wide awake, and we know what we want. So, whether the NDC was paid or not to go on this demonstration, all that we want to tell them is that this demonstration is not going to help them in anything, in any upcoming elections. Because I'm telling you, if you like, write it anywhere, Ghana will not go beyond 2024 under the leadership of NDC nor the MPP. It will never happen because the youth are opening their eyes. Now they can identify the enemy. They can identify the enemy. So they should go and sit somewhere and think about themselves. So those of you who were confused and thinking that once the NDC has been on the demonstration, the Face the Country demonstration is done. No. The Face the Country is a noble, respectable, genuine, credible organization which stands for the Ghanaian. The NDC and the MPP do not stand for any Ghanaian. They only stand for themselves. Not even their members. They are not even there for their members. They are only there for themselves. So I want everyone to get it clear. That the NDC did not do this demonstration on behalf of Ghanaians for justice. How many people have been killed since 1992 in the hands of police or the military demonstration? Only when they feel it will benefit them. So they are behaving like narcissists. And narcissists don't feel sorry, don't feel hurt, cannot put themselves in somebody's shoes. They don't say sorry. A narcissist can only say sorry when he knows that the sorry he or she is saying is going to inure to his or her benefit. And that is what the NDC and MPP knows best. You understand? So never ever ever be fooled that the NDC went on demonstration on behalf of Ghanaians to fight for justice. No. They marched for parochial interest. They marched for their own selfish interest. And the Ghanaian youth are waking up, including the youth in the NDC and MPP. They are divorcing the party. Yes. From now to 2024, if nobody will do this campaign, I, Kwabena Bibini Berima, aka DJ Fuad, I'm going to do this campaign. I'll be a one-man standing, a lone ranger, that from now till 2024 is going to be Operation Divorce the NDC and MPP in your hearts. Because I don't know any youth here who will stay in a relationship where every day you come and meet your girlfriend in bed with another man. No youth to do that. Or any female youth here who will go home and meet the husband on top of another woman and still say that I want to stay in that relationship. But that is the kind of relationship that the NDC, the youth of Ghana find themselves in under the NDC and the MPP. And now we've launched the Operation Divorce the MPP and the NDC. Operation The Great Divorce. Awarija yekese nti uye babu na utie mi a fatu tim se me se ne ya launch campaign I friend awarija yekese The Great Divorce. Who are we divorcing? We're divorcing the MPP and the NDC from our mind. They said we should fix ourselves, and one of the things that needs fixing is to get NDC and MPP into opposition. I will do this campaign till I see the NDC and MPP in opposition, and it's going to happen because the stars, the universe has left them. They are falling. They are only left to touch down. They are like an airplane that is coming down without a pilot. That is the fate of the NDC and the MPP. Take it again from me. The NDC and the MPP are like an airplane that is falling down without a pilot. That is the fate of the NDC. Numerologically, from the stars, the NDC and MPP have no more years to rule Ghana beyond 2024. I've told you, the NDC have done 16 good years under the Asakawa Constitution. The MPP have done 13 years under the Asakawa 1992 Constitution. By 2024, will be 32 years, and that is where they are going to hit. The NDC and MPP have no business in governance beyond 2024. They cannot go beyond that because the youth have wakened. The youth are awakened, and they are going to take their own destiny into their own hands. You understand? We need to change because we've been practicing madness for long. Madness is when you repeat the same thing that gives you the same result that you don't like over and over. So for me, as I've told you that I am against the NDC and MPP because they are not willing and ready to change the useless constitution. The constitution that is not serving anybody anymore. The NDC and MPP are not ready to change it. So, I am against them. And the NDC and MPP knows that anytime they get involved in anything, it gets destroyed. The beauty of that thing gets ugly. And therefore, they realize that the Fix the Country movement is getting so sweet, is getting so appetizing, is getting so attractive to the ordinary Ghanaian. And therefore, the only way they thought they could mar the beauty, the legitimacy of the Fix the Country and the Economic Fighters League movement was to allow the NDC to go on a demonstration. But hey, once the youth are waking, exercise is not going to end anywhere. It will end in tears. Sikano ebeshi. Omusikano amrima eye demonstration ashe. Because the youth are the majority in Ghana right now. The youth are the majority on the voter register. So if we say we cannot send NDC and NPP back into opposition, both into opposition, then we are saying that there's no problem in Ghana. Everything is working perfectly. We are saying that the system is working. But for me, and any Ghanaian that can discern knows that there's no system for it to be working or not. Okay? Ghana has no systems for us to ask whether it is working or it will work. We don't have one. And I want us to listen carefully. Just like they said when they see a soldier or a military man in their midst, while they were doing the demonstration today, they will treat that person as a criminal. Yes, the Face the Country demo is coming on. Anytime we see any NDC known person there, we will treat the person as a criminal and send the person to the police. Yes. So to make it any long, all that I'm saying is that Ghanaians should not food. The reason why the MPP allowed the NDC to go on demonstration but wouldn't allow the Face the Country to go on demonstration, because they know that if the Face the Country speaks, Ghanaians will listen to it carefully and embrace it and take action. But they know that if they allow the NDC to go on demonstration, the NDC is just like them. Now when the MPP speak, Ghanaians don't want to listen, including their members. Okay? And they know the Ghanaians don't even listen to the NDC, including their members. Therefore, let's use one of these institutions that destroy things to destroy the progressive movement called Face the Country and the Economic Fighters League. You understand? So today I'm not going to keep it any long. I'm going to end here. I told you yesterday that I'm not feeling fine. If you look at my eyes and the way I'm yawning. Yes. So I will leave it here. But keep it from this video. The MPP, not the government, because I don't see a government in the country. I've seen a traffic light. Going off for more than 2 weeks. You saw what happened under a country with leadership. What happened at Makola and many other places that we couldn't do anything about only happens in a banana republic, in a jungle. So if somebody think he or she is a leader, they should do leadership. Yes, we are ready. If we see leadership, we'll see it. Okay? If we see leadership, we'll see it. Let me give you a typical example of leadership, which is just a minute. Honorable Henry Quartey, the Greater Accra Regional Minister, that is called leadership. He set plans and he follows through and accomplishes it. Okay, so anytime I see that man, I feel happy, but I feel sad for him that he's in the wrong place, because these guys that he's working with or working for, they can betray him and ask him to stop everything he's doing, and so please, if you are a youth and you are watching this video, share it to your fellow Ghanaians, your mother, your father, and your brothers and sisters, that a young man is saying that by 2024, both the NDC and NPP would have ruled for 32 years. And that is where they can reach. They can't go beyond that. Because they lack ideas. They don't have ideas for anyone to serve anyone. You understand? So I hear people, oh, say NDC MPP there. So more be so Republican and Democrats. If you don't know, say I don't know, and let's teach you. America have used as a leader. So because the DJ in America is independent, the police force is independent, unlike Ghana. So before we can allow a duopoly to run in Ghana, we need to fixing our systems, and in the first place, we create systems and make sure it is working for a certain period of time. Then we can say, oh, we can alternate power between two parties, two political parties. NDC MPP are abusing that beautiful opportunity. They have abused it. Beyond repair. And I need to say that enough. Name of aka DJ Fuad. You can like the page, because from now onwards, as soon as I get fully fit, morning and evening, we'll be talking about Ghana and how to divorce. I did that from 2008 up to now, and it's so sweet. It's so sweet. Thinker. And you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel Trends in the Morning with DJ Fuad. Facebook is Trends in the Morning with DJ Fuad. And those of you sending me friend requests, unfortunately, I reached my 5,000 friend requests limitation like 4 years ago. So so I may do that soon. But until then, follow me at Kwabena Bibini Berema on Facebook. Twitter is at _ DJ Fuad PE, at DJ Fuad PE. Yes, and Instagram is DJ Fuad PE. Thank you very much for doing the watching. D. Andrea, thank you for staying throughout. Other than that, I would have done a tree or a mixture of that, but you don't understand. So thank you very much. We'll meet again, same time, same place tomorrow. Yes.